What is up, everybody? I ain't gonna scare y'all like that. Anyway, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Charles on this world. Thanks for watching, rocking with me. We got this video by this YouTuber. I forgot the name of the YouTuber. Give me one moment. Let me see if I can find the name of the YouTuber who did this video. Inside the industry. That's the name of the YouTuber that I got this video that I'm going to be reacting to. It's about Wendy Williams, the dark side of Wendy Williams. Everybody know Wendy Williams had kind of a little dark side to her, though, man. I wonder whatever happened to Wendy. Like, that whole thing went down with her and her husband, and she flipped out, you know, fainting and shit on her TV show. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out this video, guys, and I'm gonna come back with my reaction. Hit that thumbs up button. Wendy Williams.
In the world of celebrity gossip and media controversy, few names spark as much instant recognition and polarized opinion as Wendy Williams. Rising from the gritty world of radio in the 1980s, Wendy carved a niche for herself as the unapologetic, no-holds-barred voice of urban gossip.
We're back with the Inside Scoop. We're here with some juicy celebrity stories.
Her style was not just about delivering the news. It was about being the news. With a career spanning over 3 decades, Wendy Williams transformed from a shock jock to a daytime talk show sensation, leaving a trail of feuds and fiery exchanges in her wake. Wendy often says things that upset many famous black celebrities, but some of these big arguments actually helped make her very well known and talked about. Her approach, often seen as a blend of brutal honesty and sensationalism, has made her a figure of both admiration and notoriety. But when you have spent a long time in the industry, you make enemies as well.
The more successful I got, and
so what's up with her eyes? Her eyes are all bugged out now. She looks crazy. She can't be on TV. Even if she did want to come back to TV, she would look. Her eyes are like bugged out. I think that's Earl's Gray or Gray's Earl's or something, Earl's disease or some shit like that. But her eyes are like really tripped out now, man. You know, yeah, damn.
He got, and we believed in each other, the more of a jerk he became.
The same is the case of Wendy Williams, as we uncover the stories and controversies that have defined her as the queen of media drama and the top celebrities who absolutely hate Wendy Williams.
Knowing that you had 8 abortions, a addict, sponsors continue to put up money for this show.
So as you can hear, this is not just about delivering the news. It was
Just Mathis went out there like that. Wow, I didn't know Judge Mathis went at her like that. Wow, that's crazy.
About
Let me finish playing.
being news. With a career spanning over 3 decades, from his troubled youth in Detroit, vehemently denied of an affair, a move that turned their interview into a verbal battleground. The on-air confrontation between Wendy Williams and Judge Greg Mathis in 2003 was more than just a heated exchange. It was a collision of 2 formidable personalities, each unyielding in their stance. Williams, known for her no-holds-barred interviewing style, met her match in Judge Mathis, a man whose life story was a testament to overcoming adversity. Mathis, known for his no-nonsense attitude, retaliated with accusations about Williams' own past, including her struggles with addiction. This exchange was more than a heated argument. It was a public airing of personal grievances, a spectacle that blurred the lines between journalism and sensationalism.
You see how her eyes was all bugged out? Like, whoa, damn. She can't even walk, seem like. Damn.
It was a reminder of the power of the media to shape narratives and the vulnerability of public figures to those narratives.
Yes, you are. I'm not angry. She said that she had an encounter with me where I was getting high during.
The interview quickly escalated when Williams brought up allegations against Mathis, suggesting he had an affair and was involved in use. Mathis, fiercely protective of his reputation, which he had painstakingly rebuilt from his troubled youth in Detroit, vehemently denied these claims. He accused Williams of fueling rumors and defaming his character, turning the interview into a battleground of accusations and denials. Mathis's response was not just defensive, it was an offensive strike against what he perceived as an attack on his integrity. He pointedly accused Williams of being a addict, citing her nasal passages and frequent bathroom visits as evidence. This accusation was not just a retort, it was a strategic move to turn the tables on Williams, challenging her credibility as an interviewer. The exchange was intense, with Mathis repeatedly checking Williams, a term he used to describe his method of confronting and correcting misinformation. He emphasized his journey from the streets of Detroit to becoming the youngest judge in America, a narrative that contrasted sharply with the rumors Williams was.
This must be an AI narrator. That's why he sound all weird, or the person who's narrating is drunk or high like me.
Perpetuating.
Okay, that's called defamation. All right. That's called defamation, Wendy. Okay. She did not allege that. All right, well, look. I'll tell you what she alleged, and it wasn't that. All right, you tell me what she alleged, Judge.
Mathis's allegations against Williams were not just about her supposed use. He also brought up her alleged bias and multiple abortions. These personal attacks were a clear indication that the interview had transcended professional boundaries, entering the realm of personal vendetta. Williams, for her part, maintained her composure throughout the interview, despite Mathis's relentless accusations. She attempted to steer the conversation back to the allegations against him, but Mathis was unyielding, continuously bringing the focus back to Williams's alleged personal issues.
Ooh, I have an abortion. Unlike you, Judge, I'll be smarter about my book. I don't reveal everything for free.
The interview was a rare moment where Williams, usually the one exposing her guests' secrets, found herself on the defensive. Mathis's aggressive approach left her little room to maneuver, turning the interview into a spectacle of accusations and counter-accusations. In the aftermath of the interview, Mathis took to social media to further express his views on Williams, particularly after her admission of staying in a sober house. He suggested that her struggles with addiction were karma for her past actions, including the way she interviewed him. Tupac Shakur. In the mid-90s, Wendy Williams, then a rising star in the radio world, ignited what would become one of her many infamous feuds.
I remember this. Tupac had a song, I don't even know if he even got released, but after he passed away, they had a lot of these bootleg, a lot of the recordings got stolen from Death Row when the whole, the collapse of Death Row. And it was a song that had not been released yet. He was going in on Wendy Williams.
This time, it was with Tupac Shakur, the biggest rapper of the era. This happened in 1993, when Tupac and 3 others were found guilty of SAA woman.
So I asked him the question, have you had with Janet Jackson?
Wendy, known for her fearless approach, crossed into controversial territory when she spread rumors about Tupac during his incarceration. While Tupac was in jail for 18 months, Wendy talked on her radio show about rumors that Tupac had been SA in prison for the same crime he was convicted of. Tupac always denied these rumors. These rumors weren't just gossip, they were incendiary, suggesting that Tupac had become a victim of the very crime he was charged with. Tupac's response was as direct as Wendy's attack. He vehemently denied the allegations, expressing his outrage not just privately, but through his music. In his posthumous album, Until the End of Time, Tupac released Why You Turn on Me, a track where he directly addressed Wendy, showcasing his frustration and anger towards her claims. Angie Martinez, a radio host at Hot 97, shared what Tupac Shakur said about his disagreement with Wendy. She mentioned that when asked about the conflict, Tupac said, "I have with anybody in my way. Anybody that feels like they could criticize me because they bought my album. That feels like just because they read an interview that they know who I am. I have with them interfering with me getting my money. I got with Wendy Williams saying I got attacked in jail because that disrespected me, my family, and what I represent." Wendy Williams wasn't bothered and felt flattered by any attention from celebrities. She told The Hollywood Reporter in 2012, "Without that song mentions, I might not be on TV right now. There was a large segment who may have never heard about me on the radio, but they heard Tupac tell me I needed to go to Jenny Craig or Mariah Carey celebrity tell me that I'm all up in her business, so I love them for that. She also repeated this to The New Yorker in 2021, saying, I love anytime somebody mentions me, thank you, Tupac. This feud was more than just a clash of celebrities. It was a moment that highlighted the power of media personalities in shaping narratives about public figures. Wendy's allegations and Tupac's responses were a dance of words and reputations played out in the public eye. It set a precedent for Wendy's career, marking her as a figure unafraid to stir controversy, regardless of the consequences. As we transition from the gritty 90s to the turn of the millennium, Wendy's career trajectory took her from radio to television, bringing her unique brand of controversy to a wider audience. As Wendy's career evolved, so did the nature of her feuds. Her next notable conflict with none other than Beyoncé would showcase a different side of Wendy's controversial media presence, the Beyoncé battle. Wendy Williams' journey through the landscape of celebrity feuds brought her to a collision course with Beyoncé, one of the most revered figures in the music industry. Wendy's comments about Beyoncé often trod the line between critique and controversy. She didn't hesitate to express her opinions on Beyoncé's talent, personal life, and even her speaking abilities, sparking widespread reactions from both fans and critics. This feud was less about personal vendettas and more about Wendy's bold, often polarizing take on pop culture icons. Her willingness to voice opinions that many would shy away.
Her ass is jealous. That's jealous. Wendy's jealous. Women being jealous. She was jealous of Beyonce. Probably called her husband. Probably called Kevin in jacking off one of her videos and was like, oh, hell no, this bitch. You know what I'm saying? She was jealous of that woman, man. Wendy Williams is kind of a hater. You know what I'm saying? Why would you go after the Beyonce, talking about how she talk? She's from the South, and New York people always mess with us Southerners about how we talk, like we stupid. I can't stand that shit. You know, y'all say dumb shit too in New York, all right, and all that stupid stuff. Yeah, so Anyway, let me continue on.
From exemplified her role as a provocateur in the media world. The feud between Wendy Williams and Beyoncé is a tale of media scrutiny, celebrity status, and the power of words. Williams, known for her unfiltered approach to celebrity gossip, has had a complicated relationship with Beyoncé, marked by controversial comments and public criticism. The tension between the two icons dates back to the early 2000s, during the turbulent times of Destiny's Child. The group, then comprising Beyoncé, Kelly Rowland, and newly added members Michelle Williams and Farrah Franklin, appeared on Williams' radio show in Philadelphia. It was here that Williams, in her typical fashion, stirred the pot by suggesting Beyoncé should go solo and repeatedly referring to the group as Beyoncé and the Girls. This comment was not just an offhand remark, it was a direct challenge to the unity and identity of Destiny's Child, and Beyoncé, known for her poise and professionalism, called out,
yeah, see, messy. Wendy's a messy bitch. That's why she going through it right now by herself in that house. Kevin, her husband left her and got another woman pregnant. That was just nasty. Why would she do that?
Williams for her disrespectful tone. Years later, Williams continued to make controversial comments about Beyoncé. In a 2012 episode of her talk show, while discussing Beyoncé's upcoming HBO documentary, Life is But a Dream, Williams remarked that she would need closed captioning to understand Beyoncé, implying that the singer sounded like she had a 5th grade education. This statement was met with boos from the audience, but Williams stood her ground, emphasizing her role as a candid pop culture commentator. Williams' comments about Beyoncé extended beyond her speaking abilities. She has made several other statements over the years, including a claim in 2018 that Beyoncé needs auto-tune, and in 2019 suggesting that Beyoncé is not an icon. These remarks, while provocative, reflect Williams' style as a media personality who does not shy away from expressing her opinions, regardless of how controversial they may be. Beyoncé, for her part, has largely remained silent on Williams' remarks, choosing not to engage publicly with the criticism. This approach is in line with Beyoncé's general strategy of maintaining a controlled and dignified public persona, rarely responding directly to media provocations. Despite the tension, Williams has maintained that her comments about Beyoncé come from a place of respect for the singer's grind and success. As a pop culture commentator, Williams views her role as discussing and dissecting the actions and choices.
She's a hater. She's still a hater. Like, she doing some good by criticizing the girl.
Of public figures like Beyoncé. Wendy's approach to Beyoncé was indicative of her broader strategy in dealing with celebrities, unfiltered, unapologetic, and often controversial. This method of engagement with high-profile personalities not only fueled her show's popularity, but also cemented her status as a fearless figure in the world of celebrity journalism. The Whitney Houston confrontation. Wendy Williams' transition from radio to television brought with it a broader platform for her controversial style. One of the most notable and heated exchanges in her career occurred with the legendary singer Whitney Houston. The feud reached its peak during a radio interview where Wendy, in her typical fashion, did not shy away from probing into Whitney's personal life, including her struggles with addiction and her marriage. The interview was as explosive as it was revealing, with Whitney pushing back against Wendy's intrusive questions. This confrontation wasn't just another celebrity interview, it became a defining moment in Wendy's career, showcasing her willingness to delve into sensitive and personal topics, often crossing the line between public interest and private affairs. It was a moment that blurred the lines between reporting and sensationalism, a trait that would become a hallmark of Wendy's style. The Whitney Houston interview not only cemented Wendy's reputation as a controversial figure in the media, but also raised questions about the ethics of celebrity journalism. As Wendy's career progressed, her list of celebrity feuds grew, each adding a layer to her complex persona. Her next notable feud, with Mariah Carey, further exemplified her unique approach to celebrity coverage. The Mariah Carey saga. Wendy Williams' knack for...
I wonder they're going to talk about the one with 702. It was a girl group back in the day, back in the 90s, called 702. I believe that's 702. There was 3 girls. It was like the girls. It's right after Destiny Childs blew up in the late 90s. You had all these girl groups coming out. So you had this one black girl group called 702, and they wanted. I guess they said when you said something about them on the radio. They was in New York. They came up to the radio station and they was getting ready to jump Wendy. They was waiting for her to get off work. They was going to jump her in the lobby.
Stirring the pot found another target in the diva of pop.
I mean, this dude may end up talking about it.
Mariah Carey. Their interactions, often marked by Wendy's probing questions and Mariah's evasive yet witty responses, became a staple of Wendy's show. The tension between them was palpable, with Wendy frequently commenting on Mariah's personal life, including her relationships and lifestyle choices.
Okay, attention, Mariah. Stella is not good for you.
This ongoing saga was more than just a series of interviews. It was a chess game of words and public perception. Mariah, known for her elusive demeanor, often navigated Wendy's questions with a mix of humor and deflection, while Wendy, ever persistent, continued to push the boundaries of celebrity journalism. The tension between Williams and Carey was evident as early as 2003, when Carey appeared on Williams' radio show on WBLS 107.5 FM in New York. During this interview, Williams delved into Carey's personal life, asking probing questions about her failed album and movie Glitter and her relationship with ex-husband Tommy Mottola. Williams even admitted to being offered money by Mottola to spread false rumors about Carey. The conversation took a turn when Williams accused Carey of getting plastic surgery, to which Carey responded sharply, calling out Williams on her own surgeries and questioning her motives for such personal inquiries. This radio interview set the tone for their future interactions. In 2013, when Carey was set to promote her album and her role as an American Idol judge, she requested to appear on The Wendy Williams Show. However, a disagreement over the seating arrangement led to the interview being canceled. Carey, conscious of her preferred camera angles, requested a specific seat that Williams was unwilling to vacate. This incident was more than just a disagreement over logistics. It was indicative of the power dynamics at play and the importance of image control in the celebrity world. Williams' approach to interviewing Carey was often characterized by her direct and unfiltered style. She did not shy away from asking tough questions or making bold statements, which sometimes bordered on the intrusive. This approach, while appealing to her audience, often put her at odds with her guests, including Carrie. Carrie, known for her diva persona and meticulous control over her public image, navigated these interactions with a mix of grace and assertiveness. She was not afraid to push back against Williams' probing questions, maintaining her dignity while addressing the host's comments. Their interactions were a dance of egos, with each woman trying to assert her dominance in a world where public perception is everything. Williams, as a media personality, had the platform to shape narratives and challenge celebrities like Carrie. In contrast, Carrie, as a global superstar, had her own set of tools to counteract Williams' claims and maintain control over her narrative. The Wendy-Mariah dynamic highlighted a different aspect of Wendy's approach to celebrity coverage. Unlike her outright confrontational style with Whitney Houston, her interactions with Mariah Carey were a mix of admiration and critique, a balancing act that Wendy managed with her unique flair.
You know, I almost forgot that Wendy, Mariah Carey got 2 kids with Nick. They was twins, right? Mannix and something. Mannix and Morocco, something like that. Morocco and Merrick's, whatever. But yeah, I forgot that they got kids together.
Proud because apparently Mariah doesn't like to walk on stage. So there's a lot of carrying her around.
The Diddy dispute. Wendy Williams' penchant for controversy found another notable adversary in Sean Diddy Combs. Their feud was rooted in Wendy's characteristic style of delving into the personal lives of celebrities, often leading to uncomfortable...
Thank God that I know Diddy is so happy that Wendy Williams is off the air, because with the allegations that happened with him a couple of weeks ago, Wendy would have every show would have been about Diddy. She would have been eating him up right about now if she still had her show.
Revelations. With Diddy, Wendy's approach was no different. She boldly addressed rumors and aspects of Diddy's life that many journalists would hesitate to touch. The feud between Wendy Williams and Sean Diddy Combs took a controversial turn with Williams' release of compromising private photographs of Diddy. This act was not just a breach of privacy, it was a calculated move in the high-stakes world of celebrity gossip.
That's the same time he got Wendy Williams fired, because we were out there that whole weekend and Wendy Williams had released some pictures.
Williams, known for her fearless approach to celebrity news, crossed a line that many would consider sacred, delving into the personal life of one of the music industry's most influential figures. The photographs, which were humiliating for Diddy, sparked a firestorm in the media. Williams's decision to release them was seen as a direct attack on Diddy's public image and personal life. This move was more than just...
Hey, did y'all see how Diddy was fanning himself? That looked kind of suspect. Let me go back to that. I don't mess around. How far back? I don't want to go back too far. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me see if I can find that part where he was fanning himself. I went back too far, I think.
Probing questions, maintaining her dignity while addressing the host's comments. Their interactions were a dance of egos, with each woman trying to assert her dominance in a world where public perception is everything. Williams, as a media personality, had the platform to shape narratives and challenge celebrities like Carrie. In contrast, Carrie, as a global superstar, had her own set of tools to counteract Williams' claims and maintain control over her narrative. The Wendy-Mariah dynamic highlighted a different aspect of Wendy's approach to celebrity coverage. Unlike her outright confrontational style with Whitney Houston, her interactions with Mariah Carey were a mix of admiration and critique, a balancing act that Wendy managed with her unique flair.
Shocked the crowd because apparently Mariah doesn't like to walk on stage. So there's a lot of carrying her around.
The Diddy dispute.
Look how
Wendy Williams' penchant for
himself.
controversy found another notable adversary in Sean Diddy Combs. Their feud was rooted in Wendy's characteristic style of delving into the personal lives of celebrities, often leading to uncomfortable revelations. With Diddy, Wendy's approach was no different. She boldly addressed rumors and aspects of Diddy's life that many journalists would hesitate to touch. The feud between Wendy Williams and Sean Diddy Combs took a controversial turn with Williams' release of compromising private photographs of Diddy. This act was not just a breach of privacy, it was a calculated move in the high-stakes world of celebrity gossip.
That's the same time he got Wendy Williams fired because we were out there that whole weekend and Wendy Williams had released some pictures.
Williams, known for her fearless approach to celebrity news, crossed a line that many would consider sacred, delving into the personal life of one of the music industry's most influential figures. The photographs, which were humiliating for Diddy, sparked a firestorm in the media. Williams' decision to release them was seen as a direct attack on Diddy's public image and personal life.
The way Diddy was using that fan, he looked like Big Frida. Just that little video clip of him with the fan, he looked like Big Frida.
Move was more than
that thumbs up button, y'all.
And just a revelation of private photos. It was a strategic play in the high-stakes game of celebrity gossip. Diddy, known for his carefully curated persona, found his privacy invaded and his image potentially tarnished. The tension between Williams and Diddy was emblematic of the broader relationship between celebrities and the media. Williams, with her platform, had the power to shape narratives and influence public perception. Diddy, despite his own considerable influence, was not immune to the impact of her revelations. This dynamic highlighted the often adversarial nature of celebrity journalism, where media personalities like Williams wielded significant power over the reputations of those they covered. Williams' approach to covering Diddy was a mix of investigative journalism and sensationalism. She often brought to light aspects of his life that were unknown or unconfirmed, feeding the public's insatiable appetite for celebrity gossip. However, this approach raised questions about the ethics of such journalism and the responsibility of media figures to respect the privacy of the individuals they cover. Diddy's response to Williams' provocations was measured, often choosing to address her claims indirectly or through legal channels. This response was a reflection of his understanding of the media landscape and his desire to maintain control over his narrative. It was a strategic decision that allowed him to engage with the allegations on his terms rather than getting drawn into a public spat. This confrontation with Diddy was not just about gossip, it was a reflection of Wendy's broader impact on the culture of celebrity journalism. Her fearless questioning and willingness to explore controversial topics made her a unique figure in the media, often at odds with the celebrities she covered. Total, R&B group. In the volatile world of 90s R&B, the group Total found themselves...
Maybe it wasn't... Okay, what did I say? I said 702, huh? I said 702. Maybe it was Total. I know it was one of them. It was Total. Yeah. Okay. My bad. I think this is because it can't be just... I knew it was a 3-girl group, so it was Total.
Themselves at the center of a storm, courtesy of Wendy Williams. Williams, with her characteristic flair for stirring controversy, dropped a bombshell on her radio show that would ignite a fiery confrontation. She revealed that despite Total's chart-topping hits, the members were still grappling with financial woes, living in government housing. This revelation wasn't just a gossip tidbit. It was a public unmasking that challenged the glamorous facade often associated with celebrity life. The members of Total, feeling humiliated and exposed, confronted Williams in a dramatic showdown that could have escalated into physical violence. The members of Total arrived at the radio station, ready to settle scores. Williams, finishing her shift, noticed her colleagues lined up at the window, their eyes fixed on the drama unfolding below. The tension was palpable, the air thick with anticipation. As Williams descended, the scene that greeted her was straight out of a movie. Total had emerged from a gypsy cab, their intentions clear. They were there not for a discussion, but for a physical altercation, a beatdown aimed at Wendy for her audacious remarks. Williams, recounting the story, admitted the truth in her words, unapologetically stating, "You all were broke and you were living in the projects, and that was that." Interestingly, Williams shared this story with varying emotions over the years. Initially, she recounted it with a sense of triumph, unafraid to name names and revel in the drama. However, in a later retelling of her show, her tone shifted. She teared up, reflecting on the gravity of the situation and the personal risks involved in her line of work. This incident wasn't just about a celebrity's privacy, it was a reflection of the precarious nature of fame and the thin line between public interest and personal intrusion. Williams' penchant for uncovering uncomfortable truths brought her face to face with the very subjects of her gossip, blurring the lines between reporting and provocation. Clash with Lil' Kim. The saga of Wendy Williams's celebrity feuds continued with her tumultuous
she was getting into it with everybody. I didn't know she got into it with Lil' Kim too. Damn.
Relationship with rapper Lil' Kim. Known for her unfiltered opinions, Wendy often commented on Lil' Kim's personal life and career choices, sparking a series of public back and forths between the two. This feud was marked by a blend of personal jabs and professional critiques, illustrating the often blurred lines in Wendy's approach to celebrity coverage. Lil' Kim, much like Wendy, was no stranger to controversy. Her responses to Wendy's comments were equally direct, creating a media spectacle that captivated audiences. This dynamic was a classic example of Wendy's ability to engage with celebrities in a way that often escalated into public spats, further fueling the media frenzy around her show. The Wendy-Lil' Kim feud was more than just a series of disagreements. It was a reflection of the power dynamics in the entertainment industry, where media figures like Wendy wield significant influence through their platforms. This power, however, came...
See how pretty Lil' Kim looked before she did all that stuff to her? She was a pretty woman. Why did she do that?
With its share of controversies and criticisms, as Wendy's style often pushed the boundaries of traditional journalism. As Wendy's career progressed, her ability to stir controversy remained undiminished. Her next major feud with Kanye West would further cement her reputation as a media figure unafraid to challenge even the biggest names in the industry. Method Man and Tamika Smith. Omarosa. Method Man and his wife, Tamika Smith, along with reality TV star Omarosa, each had their own unique confrontations with Wendy Williams. Method Man's feud with Williams was deeply personal, sparked by her revelation of his wife's cancer diagnosis, a private matter that he had kept away from the public eye. This breach of privacy led to a bitter exchange, highlighting the often overlooked human cost of celebrity gossip. Method Man's response was one of raw emotion and palpable anger. He saw Williams' act not just as an invasion of privacy, but as a betrayal of human decency. This incident highlighted the often overlooked human cost of celebrity gossip and the pain it can inflict on those involved. Tamika Smith, Method Man's wife, was unwittingly thrust into the public eye by Williams's revelation. Her private battle with cancer, which should have been a personal journey, became fodder for public consumption. This incident raised important questions about the ethics of celebrity journalism and the responsibility of media figures like Williams in respecting the personal lives of celebrities. Omarosa, on the other hand, matched Williams' boldness with her own, leading to a showdown that was as entertaining as it was revealing. Known for her bold personality and no-nonsense attitude, also had her share of run-ins with Williams. Their interactions were marked by a mutual display of assertiveness and verbal sparring. Omarosa, unlike many of Williams's other guests, was not one to back down from a challenge. These encounters were more than just celebrity feuds. They were a testament to the impact of Williams' brand of journalism on the lives of those she covered.
Something's kind of dark about her, Omarosa. Is it me? I mean, maybe she could be a sweetheart, but from the outside looking in, she seems like she got like something dark about her. Very pretty woman, but something like if you get caught up in her, like she'll, like, you know what I'm saying? Like she, I don't know, like a Black Widow. Like she seems like she'll lure you in, and then as soon as you like get caught up into her, she'll just like, you know, start like she'll crush you. I don't know. Maybe she could be a sweetheart. I don't know. I never met her before.
Exchanges were as entertaining as they were revealing, showcasing two strong personalities clashing on live television. This dynamic between Williams and Omarosa was a departure from the usual guest-host relationship, offering viewers a glimpse into a more confrontational and unfiltered form of interaction. The feud between Williams and Omarosa was more than just a clash of strong personalities. It was a battle of wits and wills. Omarosa's ability to match Williams's boldness point for the point made their exchanges memorable. It was a testament to Omarosa's understanding of the media game and her ability to play it effectively. These feuds, particularly the one involving Method Man and his wife, underscored the potential consequences of Williams's brand of journalism. They highlighted the delicate balance between public interest and personal privacy, a balance that Williams often challenged in her pursuit of the story. The reactions of Method Man and Omarosa to Williams' provocations were not just expressions of anger or annoyance. They were statements about the limits of what is acceptable in the pursuit of entertainment and news. Wendy Williams, a name synonymous with controversy and candidness, has left an indelible mark on the landscape of celebrity journalism. Through her numerous feuds with high-profile celebrities, Wendy has not only entertained but also challenged the norms of media coverage. Her approach, often criticized for crossing the line, has nonetheless cemented her place as a formidable figure in the world of entertainment. As we look back on her career, it's clear that Wendy's legacy is defined by her fearless.
She be wearing them little Daisy Duke shorts. She ain't got no ass. Them damn Daisy Duke shorts don't get no. They come. Oh, poor lady. And she a black woman too. And Wendy Williams ain't got no. She ain't got no booty. She just all leg, and it's a flat leg. Oh Lord. Oh, poor lady. You see, she be putting them little Daisy Dukes on like she got some ass. Women with ass wear Daisy Dukes, a little shorts to show off the curves in their booty. And that shit be looking like, that's so sad. Oh, Wendy.
Pursuit of the story, her unapologetic style, and her unique ability to remain at the center of the media conversation. Wendy Williams, the queen of media drama, has truly made her mark. That's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, so check them out, y'all. That's a good channel, man. Inside the industry. Or in the industry, one of those. Check out the YouTube channel, guys. Really good. It's really good stuff. Subscribe to their channel. Wendy's always been messy, though. You know, Wendy's always been kind of messy, like a messy type of vibe about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how her whole thing is just gossiping, getting into people business. That's how she made her fame. You know. I think that whole thing happened with her and Kevin broke her though, because she became the news story. Where she was being in everybody's business, and then her business became news, and it destroyed her. She was tripping out on her show, wasn't showing up. She had a nervous breakdown after Kevin left her for a younger woman and had a baby with a younger woman. You know what I'm saying? Kevin lost weight in the whole nine. He was getting into the gym. He got him a young girl. He started getting into the gym in the whole nine. You know. So I think that kind of broke her, and I don't wish bad luck on nobody, man, but sometimes people say karma doesn't exist, but situations like with the whole thing with Wendy Williams and how her life is now by herself in that lonely condo apartment she lives in, penthouse. I think she's in the penthouse. Husband left her. Her son is grown out the house. He's starting his own life. And she's just up there by herself. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of sad, Eyes all bugged out and stuff. Anyway, what y'all think? Leave your comments and subscribe to Charles in His World. Appreciate it.